So today let's talk about disorders of fatty acid oxidation. Okay, disorders of fatty acid oxidation. So we have done fatty acids oxidation. We will do disorders of fatty acids. Regarding fatty acid synthesis, obesity is only the important one. You will see fatty acids because of fatty acid synthesis, obesity happens. Okay, so you can correlate the fatty acid synthesis with obesity. But fatty acid oxidation is related to many disorders of childhood, especially pediatric disorder, neonatal disorder. So these are all neonatal disorder, and some may progress to children or adulthood, but most of them are neonatal and infantile. So you can see these are the disorder you can see. So we will talk about these three disorder of beta oxidation. Beta oxidation, first is carnitine uptake defect. This is called primary carnitine deficiency. Primary carnitine deficiency. This is also called primary carnitine deficiency. So we will talk about this. And then second disorder is carnitine palmitoyl transferase 2 deficiency. This is present where? In the inner mitochondrial membrane. So we will talk about this defect in this protein. What happens? It is related most often to muscle pathology. So most patient come with muscle pathology. CPT2 muscle pathology. Just remember. AMCAD is the most common fatty acid oxidation disorder. AMCAD deficiency. So we will talk about that. And then we will talk about peroxisomal disorder. When peroxisome is defective or enzymes of peroxisome is defective. So there are two disorders. These two disorders are related to peroxisomal biogenesis. We will talk about which gene is absent in peroxisomal biogenesis, and it will cause these two defects. So rhizomelia, chondrodysplasia punctata, I have shown you. I will show you again. And this Zellweger syndrome, spectrum disease. And then isolated enzyme deficiency. There are two important disorders. These are called Repsum disease and X-linked adrenoleukodystrophy. So we will talk about these disorders of peroxisome, because peroxisome does very important function in body. In addition to fatty acid oxidation, it also performs other function. We will talk about those functions also. So let's begin. So these are the, you can go through this Zellweger syndrome, Repsum disease, adrenoleukodystrophy. These are important. And you can see these are the function of, here is the function of peroxisome also. So these are higher things. So you need to know the function of peroxisome as well as the disorders of peroxisome also. So these are the enzymes. I have put this picture to show this enzyme. You can see carnitine uptake defect. For carnitine uptake defect, we will talk about carnitine uptake defect. Here all deficiency will happen, but we will talk about this only, these three only. Okay, these three, mainly these three. We will focus on these three. So carnitine uptake defect, primary carnitine deficiency. Then we will talk about this. Then we will talk about this. Here other disorders are also similar. Somewhat all have similar type of presentation. We will talk first about general presentation, then we will go specific to this. So you can understand all of them, but you be focused on these three. So in that sense, we are actually covering the whole, but we are focusing on important one. So these are all enzymes. You can see carnitine, only these enzymes we have not studied. Otherwise, these all enzymes we have gone through. So you can see these enzymes. You can see trifunctional enzyme. This is trifunctional enzyme. This will catalyze oxidation, hydration, and oxidation. This is three reaction. And this VCAD, LCAD, MCAD, this will catalyze this reaction, first reaction. So these are the all deficiency, VCAD, LCAD, MCAD, and SCAD deficiency. This will perform first O reaction. This will perform hot reaction. So this enzyme, all enzyme deficiency actually occur. But this MCAD deficiency is the most common. You can see CPT2 and CPT1, they are present where? They are present in, CPT1 is present in outer mitochondrial membrane. CPT2 is present in inner mitochondrial membrane. Okay, so these two disorders, and then this translocase deficiency can also happen. So this type of disorder will have similar type of presentation, okay, because fatty acid is not allowed to enter matrix of mitochondria. And this enzyme, you can see this enzyme is this. So this enzyme is not mentioned anyway. So carnitine uptake deficiency. So I have put this slide just to show where this enzyme exists. These are mitochondrial enzyme. And these are the enzymes of membrane, CPT1, CPT2. So remember the location. Don't forget location. Location of enzyme is important. So see, so these are the general presentation of. So I will ask you one thing. When you are driving a car, okay, you are driving a car. So in between, what happens? The car, the petrol is finished, or there is the mechanism to burn petrol. This machine has some problem that is not able to burn that petrol. So what will happen to this car?
It's not going to run.
Yes, it will stop. It cannot run. So that is what happens to our body also. This fatty acid is fuel for fasting condition. And this is very important for newborn baby. Very important for newborn baby, because newborn baby, the metabolism, other metabolism is not well developed. So, and this newborn baby, in between having milk, the baby has to go into fasting condition. So in that fasting condition, baby utilize fat. So this is a very important, and baby also has brown fat. So this fatty acid oxidation is very important for newborn baby. So if fuel is not there, so fuel is mechanism to burn that fuel is lagging. If there is mechanism of burn that fuel is lagging, what will happen? There can be sudden death. This is a very important feature of this fatty acid oxidation. Sudden death can happen in such disorder. Like your car breaks down, the same way sudden death can happen. And before death, there will be many manifestations, especially manifestation of the tissue that require high energy. What are the tissue? That question comes, what are the tissue that require high energy? The tissues are your nervous system and muscle. And then liver actually are involved in metabolism. So liver will also be affected. Nervous system and muscle will be affected. So you can see in nervous system disorder, because of lack of energy, because of lack of oxidation of fatty acid, what will happen? The seizure. The seizure is initial final problem. And then it can lead to some lethargy. Lethargy is stepwise lack of consciousness. Lethargy, when consciousness reduces, it becomes stupor. When very lack of consciousness, it becomes coma. Then death. So because of this energy lack, so there will be progressive mental deterioration. And these are the stages: seizure, lethargy, stupor, coma. You can remember this through mnemonics. SLACS. Okay. So you can remember SLACS D. You can remember like that. Anyway, so these are the presentation of nervous system. Peripheral neuropathy, nervous system manifestation. Hypotonia, these are the nervous system manifestation. And you can see muscle. If muscle is not actually does not get energy, muscle will break. This is called skeletal muscle, is called rhabdo. Rhabdomyo is term given for a skeletal muscle. Lysis means muscle breakdown. So muscle has the skeletal muscle. Inside skeletal muscle, there is myoglobin present inside a skeletal muscle. When this skeletal muscle breaks, what will happen? Myoglobin come outside the skeletal muscle and it can appear in urine. This is called myoglobinuria. You can see the myoglobinuria, the urine will look coffee colored. Okay, so you can compare with this pyuria, hematuria. Hematuria is red colored, but this myoglobinuria is this coffee colored urine. So this coffee colored, and especially induced because of exercise. When exercise, the baby actually, when children tries to do exercise, then what will happen? The muscle require more energy, and then if energy is not fulfilled, muscle breakdown will happen. So this muscle pathology and CPT2 deficiency is related to this rhabdomyolysis. Remember, CPT2 for rhabdomyolysis. And then this one deficiency, MCAD, is related to this. Actually, all the disorder can have this, but remember this MCAD deficiency is for this, because questions of AMCAT deficiency when it comes. The most common thing that is given in the question is this. So just remember, AMCAT means hypoketotic hypoglycemia. I will explain how it is happen. Hypoglycemia means fasting intolerance. So you can correlate this will also. So AMCAT deficiency, if you have to remember AMCAT deficiency in two words. So you have to remember hypoketotic hypoglycemia. Very rhyming words. Two words are very rhyming. So remember, memorize this. Hypoketotic hypoglycemia. And second feature is rhabdomyolysis. Remember these two features. And all of this fatty acid disorder has very common feature is cardiomegaly. The weak heart, large heart but weak heart. This cardiomegaly is the common feature in this fatty acid metabolism disorder, this fatty acid oxidation disorder. Retinopathy is also other presentation. Retinopathy. Retinopathy means loss of retina, disease of retina. So retinopathy, renal tubular acidosis, and other maternal associated problem can happen. Okay, so we will mainly talk about this and this. Remember, focus on in that question. All the question will have this presentation, neurological. So in the beginning, they will give this neurological presentation, and then they will give this. If they will give this, just remember it is AMCAT deficiency. But along with this, if they give this rhabdomyolysis, just remember CP22 deficiency. Very easy. And if you remember, these are the among this all of this fatty acid disorder present with this disorder. Few of this disorder. Okay, so if you remember this energy requiring tissue will have more effect. What is the new energy requiring tissue? Brain and muscle, rhabdomyolysis, liver, and last is liver. You can remember brain, muscle. So brain will have lack of consciousness, ultimately coma, death, and then muscle, rhabdomyolysis, and liver associated with, especially AMCAT deficiency associated with hypoketotic hypoglycemia.